Batman, the Caped Crusader, the new animated show coming to Prime Video on August 1st.
Something that we weren't really prepared for.
No, I'll be honest, when I first saw that it was coming out, like everything else, I assumed it was on Max.
Yeah. Which is valid.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure that we'd be able to watch it, which is why I didn't really bother paying any attention to it. It was only when I realised it was on Prime Video
They were like,
that I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch these trailers and care. So it's a noir story in the more traditional sense of it seems to be set in the past.
Okay.
There's going to be 10 episodes.
Okay.
Now, this is the bit that makes me laugh. It's described as, I believe, a month one Batman story. So for the longest time, we've had year one stories, and now the time frame is shortened down to month one. Within 5 years, it will be week one, and then we will literally get 10 episode series just about him putting the suit on for the first time.
It'll be day one, and it's split. The episode one is like starts with a clock, and it'll just be an hour later each time. I mean, I'm looking forward to more animated content. We've been loving it.
Yeah. And Prime Video is invested in good animated content. Animated content that we enjoy for a while now. So I'm confident that this will follow that same vein.
I mean, I'm down. Like, we've got this kind of dry spell at the moment with DC, so I think it'll be nice to have some DC content. And it being animated and this kind of older time period and set very different to what we know the DCU is going to be. It's not going to feel like, oh, this is going to cause any conflicts. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be good.
Yeah. So it seems to be that the main plot is going to be a lot of a lot of Batman villains from the Rogue Gallery making appearances. So we've got Clayface, Firefly, like a lot of good Batman rogues getting a chance. So we've got Clayface, we've got Onomatopoeia, Firebug, the Gentleman Ghost.
Yeah.
Like, lots of pretty cool characters getting a chance, and I believe they're all very much styled in the sense of, like, I think they're going for, like, a 40s and 50s theme.
I mean, them wording it as a month one, kind of, I think what we're going to see is each episode is going to be a different rogue, him kind of figuring out this whole Batman deal. Like, the constant having to adapt to who he is dealing with, and this whole constant of it is non-stop chaos for him, essentially.
Yeah. Batman stuff, although I think he is slightly overprotected by the comic book community, I think overall Batman stories do get told pretty well.
Yeah.
And the animated medium has always been one where Batman's done particularly well. So it'll be cool to see. Hopefully this sparks enough interest in animated Batman content that DC changed their mind and greenlight that Batman Beyond animated project.
Maybe. That actually is not a bad shout, because just set it, I mean, I don't know, set it in the Matt Reeves verse. Let him.
Do you know what I think the thing with, and we've said this thing about Spider-Man before, Batman is perfect for TV.
Yeah.
But he's such a big and popular brand that you can't have a Batman TV show unless it's animated.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing we said about Spider-Man.
And it's the exact same with Spider-Man.
Because he has the rogue, like his rogue gallery, and that sort of dealing with these different kind of medium tier villains makes great for TV episodic format. But such a big IP, they want to put it on a big screen and in theaters. So
yeah, that's why Green Arrow was the way Green Arrow was, because Arrow was not a Green Arrow show. It was a Batman show, but they pretended it was a Green Arrow show.
Yeah, it was Batman, but the rights that they could get.
And that is exactly why it worked so well, because Batman is perfect for TV, but they're not going to use the Batman branding, so they went, we'll just use a different character instead and pretend they're not Batman.
It also kind of why it allowed Flash to work well as well for CW.
Flash was a bit more like the actual Flash, though. But
Well,
yes,
yeah,
it did open up everything a lot more. It's just so funny to me that I would say Superman is a bigger superhero than Batman, but you can make Superman TV shows. I don't know what it is about Batman and Spider-Man that a live-action TV show with them characters, it just never happens.
It has to. It's just that the people at the top see more money in theatre, don't they? So
because it's not even like it's like got to be like a CGI VFX cost because they're making Superman shows.
well, yeah.
It's very interesting how this keeps happening, but we will enjoy it. It's 10 episodes. I believe they're doing an Amazon Prime 2-episode launch. And then I believe it's 1 episode a week after that. If we don't like the first 2, we're not going to watch every single one and complain. We will just simply stop watching it because, that's what sane people do when they don't like something. And then we'll go from there. But I'm excited for it. It's always good. And I believe that will overlap just barely with Rings of Power.
Probably. I can't remember when Rings of Power
Season 2. Season 2 comes out August 29th. So it'll overlap a decent bit.
Yeah.
unless they're doing 2 episodes a week. If they're doing 2 episodes a week, it would end the same day Rings of Power starts.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do have it overlap because, well, yes, towards it's the same interest realm. One's animated, one's not. Like it works fine. It's not like we're getting Invincible crossing over with it, which would be, I think, a bit too much of the same pool of viewer.
Quite possibly. But so there's more content coming. It ain't stopping just yet, and there's more films in the back half of this year as well. So it's only just speeding up. So make sure you get subscribed, ready for them. Right.